Welcome to A Word from the Word for December 18th. Today's passage, Nehemiah chapter 5. Today's key verse. The thing that you are doing is not good. Ought you not to walk in the fear of our God to prevent the taunts of the nations, our enemies? Nehemiah chapter 5 verse 9. Today's word from the Word, Nehemiah's rebuke.
All of God's people carry the vital duty of embodying justice and compassion towards those in need. Whenever our fellow believers fall short of this, it becomes our responsibility to point out what's wrong. Nehemiah's reaction to the exploitation of the impoverished and his unwavering commitment to righteousness stand as an inspirational beacon for us today. Nehemiah 5:9 highlights his stern admonishment to the nobles and officials who were taking advantage of their fellow Jews. He candidly declares that their conduct is not good. These individuals were exploiting their neighbors, seizing upon their financial struggles, and imposing exorbitant interest rates, actions that starkly violated God's commandments concerning fair treatment and the protection of the vulnerable within the community. Nehemiah deftly contrasts their behavior with walking in the fear of the Lord. Walking this way means living with a deep respect and awe for God, and aligning our actions with His principles of righteousness and justice. It includes honoring God's commandments to treat others with love, fairness, and compassion. Those being reprimanded were driven by selfishness and greed, displaying a blatant disregard for God's standards of justice and care for the needy. Their actions misrepresented the heart of God, prompting their enemies to disrespect and taunt them. As we ponder Nehemiah's rebuke, it prompts us to scrutinize our own lives and communities. Are we treating others with fairness and compassion, or are we exploiting them for our gain? Are we standing up for what is right when we see a Christian brother or sister treat others shamefully? Are we willing to stand up and point out what is wrong? Remember, your admonishment of others is a loving act of mutual care among believers, helping one another live according to God's truth. As we learn in Proverbs 27, better is open rebuke than hidden love. Always keep in mind that your rebuke is for restoration, not condemnation. Christians are called to rebuke and admonish one another when necessary, but this must always be done with a spirit of love, gentleness, humility, and the goal of restoration. Today, may you carry the spirit of Nehemiah, embodying integrity, justice, and compassion in every action. And may you walk in the reverence of the Lord, treating others with the fairness and love that reflect His heart.